Hello, my name is Nicholas Ruddas. I'm the chaplain for Martlets Hospice, and I would like to share a practice with you that I do in my ordinary life that helps me to connect with the sacred, with the spiritual, with the divine. Spirituality of all traditions teaches that the source of all creation, in all of its eternalness, in all of its confusingness sometimes, in all of its wonder, in all of its majesty, in all of its love, is present with us in all places and in all times. It is just that sometimes through the lives that we live, both personally and globally, that sense of it can become masked and can become forgotten, can become hidden. And that is often when we become despairing or we lose a sense of connection. But the traditions teach us that even in these very dark times, in these confusing times, in these distracting times, even if it is good, ordinary life, we lose sight of it. It is not that the divine loses sight of us. It is right here, right now. It is just that we become preoccupied. We become mesmerized by what is going on around us. So one way to help us to align with that, with what we would term the divine, however we call it, is to habitually turn our minds to it in very short periods of time throughout the day. In my own practice, I turn my mind to the divine in the mornings, noontime, and in the evenings. And I do this with a very short prayer. I take myself out of my ordinary surroundings. And it doesn't really matter where I need to take myself to, but I need to find a space where I'm undisturbed just for a few minutes, no longer than 3 to 5. And there I become aware of the divine that is about me, and I become aware of the divine that is within, that is the source of all of this. And in becoming aware of that, I say a prayer. I say the same prayer, and that prayer is a prayer of inspiration. It is a prayer of affirmation, and this is key to it as well. It is important to have a prayer that symbolizes and embodies the absolute best in creation, the sense of the divine that is all good, that this goodness is all pervading and is right here now. It does not matter which tradition it comes from. But it does matter in that it has a resonance with you, that in some terms they would say it makes your heart sing, or you have a sense of, I think there is something in this, this is really important. So find a small piece of prayer or a small saying that is very short, that you would then say to yourself. And in saying to yourself, become aware that you're saying it to all creation. Do the same prayer 3 times a day, once in the morning, once sometime around noontime, and once in the evening. It'd be interesting in that it's important perhaps not to tell anybody else that you're doing this, so that you don't draw attention to yourself. It just becomes about you and the source of creation, the divine. Take yourself away from the world for these short periods on a daily basis. And know that when you're doing so, you're making connection with the source of all life, that is all powerful, that is all kind, that has a sense of pattern and of purpose. And you will notice as you do this, and as you do this habitually, it will start to nourish you in ways that will be completely unexpected. So I encourage you to try this. And if you wish, let me know how your practice is going for you. I wish you well.